I guess. Sit here and figure it out.
Who don't say? Hold on. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon. This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Wesley. We are back. We appreciate y'all checking in with us for another week. We are now on TikTok. For those of y'all that like the stream over there, currently I have something on the screen I am going to take away because that was a test and I haven't completed that yet. But anyway, Brent, man, how you living?
Hey man, it's Tuesday. We done survived another week and we back here again. I'm doing pretty good, man.
Hey man, I like to hear it. Durante, man, how you surviving down there?
We out here, you know what I'm saying? We doing the damn thing, making money.
Somebody got aunties. I know you got them. At an undisclosed amount. I know. Byron, man, how you surviving down there, brother?
Well, pretty good, Tuesday, hey man, just trying to get to the hump day,
Yeah. I wish your audio was getting in too, but that's okay. We're gonna figure it out. we gonna get you there.
I turn the volume up a little bit.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That clipping you got going on, I don't think that's gonna it's gonna make it worse. So don't do that. We'll figure it out as we go along. Anyway, man.
You gotta tell me to leave that man alone. Hold on.
What you mean? Hey, chat, man. We appreciate y'all for clocking in for another week. Hope y'all are doing well as well. And yeah, let's get into this show tonight. I guess we'll kick it off with another coach that I don't actually understand why he's employed. It's no longer employed again, but yet Doc Rivers still has a job. So there's that. But for those of y'all that don't know, Thibodeau got fired on his day off today after taking the Knicks to a place they haven't been in over 20 years or something like that.
25 years exactly.
They haven't been in. So, Brent, man, what do you think about old Tibbs getting the axe real quick?
I'm trying to figure out what team he finna run down in the ground next, and what superstars he finna.
Well, he ain't gonna run the team into the ground. He gonna run the players into the ground. That's what he does.
The team goes where the superstar go.
I guess.
I mean, I'm just saying, the two light-skinned brothers in New York. See, you know what happened last week? Byron slandered all the light-skinned people. He told us we either fit the definition or we pretty boys or whatnot, and they turned back into pretty boys. So they nobody, they didn't show up and they need to show up. That's
this
tough.
Man said turn back into pretty boys and they show up.
They didn't show up.
Is that what happened?
I mean, listen, all the light-skinned people let them down. All the Josh Hart won himself. Jalen Brunson that last game won himself. Well, y'all already know about Cat. I ain't got to tell you.
Hey, I tell you, one of your light skins came out. Didn't was it Shamit? He came out, didn't he?
Larry Shamit was playing for a contract. That man trying to be on somebody's team next year.
That man hit what, 5 in a row?
Well, that's because they couldn't play campaign. So I mean,
Well, it was the end of the game, but that man said, "Hey, I'm trying to show, hey Tibbs, I could have been in the rotation." You know what I mean? So, but Byron, man, what you think about that?
I think it was a pretty good series, man.
I got the series, the coach firing, man.
Coach firing, it is what it is, man. It's just a coach.
All right, well, I'm gonna switch you to your speakerphone. It is what it is. Durante, what you think about it?
You need some more headphones. I mean, honestly, yeah, it is what it is. But what can you? This is his. Since you've been with the Knicks, like third time being in the playoffs. I can't. I might be doing that math wrong, right? Thibodeau, third time, fourth time.
I think this is about the fourth time, yeah.
So, with that team, I mean, he had a decent squad, but I mean, they just didn't have they just were outmatched. Going with analytics, shooting, got your big man shooting threes. Yes, but anyway, but analytics lost the game. I mean, because Thibodeau is a good coach. Like, he's not a bad coach. He just can't get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? So he'll find a team quick. Like, somebody pick him up. Low key, he might did the Spurs already find a coach?
I think they made the assistant, the guy that finished the year up for Pop. I think they made him the coach.
They just made him coach. All right, I think. All right. I was gonna say because you know what I mean.
Hey, man, no.
I'm throwing stuff out there. I didn't say for sure. I'm saying, you know,
That'd be some tough stuff right there.
yeah. He gonna have Wemby in the weight room daily. For real.
Well, Wemby don't know. He finna be the superstar version of Joakim Noah. He don't know it yet.
He just don't know it yet.
He don't know it yet. Hey, you scoring and you rebounding and you defending and you assisting.
That'd be tragic. Anyways, but yeah, my man is on up out of here, and that's I ain't sad about it because if he'd have stayed any longer, Jalen Brunson will have like 2 knee replacements next year. So you know, I'm just saying.
Jalen Brunson, boy.
Brunson played a lot of minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He was putting mileage on players like he always does, and y'all already know how that ends. So yeah, he didn't need to stay for so much longer. And I think they let him go because he was just, in general, stubborn to change his ways. He didn't want to do a rotation. And, you know, he had them boys out there running, and they weren't ready to run. As y'all saw how lazy they were on getting back and stuff like that. So, and y'all saw that was a lot of the Pacers' points, right?
Well, Cat said they tired. I honestly think, real quick, and then I know we need to move on.
You said Cat said he what, tired?
Yes, but hold on. Before we get to that,
oh, my fault. Go ahead, keep on.
I think that Rick Carlisle, he used Tom Thibodeau's itty bitty rotation, which is basically the starting 5 plus 1 or 2 extra bodies that he, in desperation or foul trouble time, has to throw in, and he used that against Tibbs. It wasn't even just that they were like, okay, we're gonna control the pace, because think about every inbound. Indiana was moving down, like they was whipping the ball down the floor every time they inbound. They were forcing New York to have to run back.
Yeah.
And so, and if you ain't playing but 6 guys, 7 guys, and it's a playoff series, you done already played 2 rounds, right? At some point, you're gonna start to give out. I mean, you might be young, but at some point, them legs they're gonna be tired, right? And so I think in some ways, Rick Carlisle just sort of outcoached Tibbs, because he's like, well, Tibbs ain't gonna change an angle, expand his rotation. I'll just help him run the boys until he gonna run them in the ground anyway. I'll just help him, expedite that process.
Well, I mean, but the Pacers do play like that. So I mean, it's not like they really changed. They play like that anyway. Then the thing is, Thibodeau should have been able to adjust and say, "Hey, man, I don't normally like to dig in my bag, but hey, we gonna need a couple more of y'all to step it up a little bit." You know what I mean? I don't know. But Brent, I think you had a question you wanted to ask about Mike Malone. I mean, I think the question you're gonna ask is, could he be that head coach for the Knicks? And I think yes.
Oh yeah, that's my question to 3 of. Well, what's the answer? So Byron, Durante, Mike Malone, New York. What y'all think?
Mike Malone, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could fit.
Okay.
It could. His style. He's more offensive minded though.
When I think about that team.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, I won't say it in a bad way. It sounded like I was coming off like in a bad way, but I'm like, he's more offensive minded though. So, like, yeah, so that'll work for them.
You look where he came from, and look where he would be going, and the players that he got. He can turn Cat into something.
Yes, for sure. He could.
They can make a pick and roll. That could be net. Hey, that's always that ain't going nowhere.
Or I mean, he can have a new play for Cat, zest and roll. I don't fucking know, but all right, I'm done. That's it. That's the last one.
Byron, what are your thoughts, man?
He's asleep, bro. He is asleep. I'm
trying to go. I'm going through my head. I'm trying to just like find a coach for every fit. Mike, I'm not too familiar with his coaching style, but somebody like with those on the limit said like a Mike Brown or somebody like that.
A Mike Brown, okay.
I don't know how I knew Mike Malone was a offensive minded coach. I don't watch the game enough. But it would work again with that. So, you know,
Then you gotta go think. What about Nurse?
Hey, I
Nick
mean that's
Nurse.
out there too. But I do think with the way that team's made, I just think Malone would fit the best based on what
They were ball like with Nick. He could do something with that smaller point guard. You know, when he was with Toronto, they had so what's it Van Vliet.
and
Well, he was playing a role technically. My boy Kyle Lowry was a starting point guard, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but they had a superstar on the team. You know, so
Well,
I mean he can put the pieces together. You know, I think a coach has to have a ring for them to buy all the way in. That just or somebody on the team has to have a ring. Like when they wanted, Kawhi had the ring, so they bought into whatever he was doing. And
I'll
I
get
think
back
they just missing that piece.
I'll get back to you in one second. I'm gonna have you try another part of your phone. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now Byron. So are you saying that Caruso was the missing piece for OKC? Byron.
Copy that.
All right. I don't know. Durante, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it don't even matter who they're OKC. Nah. OKC in 6. I'll give them 6.
okay, in 6. Okay.
I'll give OKC 6, bro.
All right. So y'all are saying this on the level. You're going OKC.
Yeah.
Brand, how about you?
Oh yeah, I'm going OKC. I listen. I wait between 4 and 6 because I was like, if OKC come out and smack them in the mouth, I don't know. And just 2. I mean, the team won 68 games. They ran the table in the West. No offense to the Pacers. The Pacers weren't the best team in the East, right? They managed to make their way through. We don't know what the East looks like if Boston was healthy and actually played competitive basketball when they were healthy. So I just think they've not seen anything like OKC. I think to Byron's point, even though Byron didn't get to answer that other piece, having Alex Caruso helps them. Now, I was going to say this. You could make the same argument, about Pascal Siakam because he is the person that's bringing. I mean, I know Rick Carlisle is a championship winning coach, but he brings championship DNA to that roster. And his role is, elevate. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't play a big role because he had great moments in their run in Toronto, but like his role now with this Pacers team, he's clearly, most nights their number 2 guy. Like that's who they're looking to get going after, Tyrese gets the ball whipping around. Now, I know they got 4 guys that can go off on any night, so I'm not taking away from Miles Turner, but what I'm saying is Siakam is the guy that's been there. He's the only guy that's like, hey, I know what it takes to capture the Larry O'Brien trophy.
Yeah, yeah. And anybody else? No, that's it. Yeah, Siakam just about. I don't think there's any vets on OKC really. I have to look. I ain't gonna lie. I really don't think anybody
in
on
these
there.
streets, man.
Caruso don't got a ring.
What you mean? What you mean?
Let me stop playing. Hey, stop it. Don't look at me like that. I'm
Hey,
trolling.
look, for a moment, he thought Alex Caruso and AR-15 were the same guy. You're right.
I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I said, hey, then AK-47, that's you? Hold on. I was like, nah.
Man.
No, Caruso got
Shout out
one,
Andre Karolinko. Shout out Andre Karolinko. My man.
Yeah, shout out AK-47. I just think the bench of OKC, Indiana do play defense, but I feel like they wait till the last minute to play defense, and that's what you needed. You want to have your A game at the end of the game, but it's not going to help if you got everybody on OKC hitting on all cylinders. Then what you gonna do then? Now you down by 40. Too late now.
Yeah,
so
I agree with that. But also,
you know what I'm saying. So I don't watch the game.
Also, Pacers in 6. Y'all going OKC? I'm just going Pacers. I'm going Pacers in 6.
Niggas just say
Hey,
opposite.
Durante.
It's
Hey,
cool.
Durante.
I see. It's just no saving this motherfucker, bro. It's none, bro. It's none. You try to help anybody that's new. If you're on TikTok and you're new to this mother, I don't like this motherfucker because he just don't do like we do. This is all we do together. I don't talk to him outside of here. I don't even like him because he does dumb shit like this. He went against us in the playoffs, and he's in a whole nother fucking division conference. It don't make no sense to me. It just don't make no sense, yo.
The tough part is for folks at TikTok that don't have just now coming to the show. I'm in the division with Durante's team, the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm a Cowboys fan, and I was on the train before the wild card. I was like, Philadelphia is going to do some stuff. We tried to convince this gentleman to my immediate. Well, it is my right. I don't know where I'm appearing on the screen, but our host and my man doubled down. He doubled down on. He's like, and then told us, and I quote, that Jalen was going to cost them the game. Hey, Durante, who was the Super Bowl MVP?
Jalen Hurts that people still don't like. I don't know what more he got to do, but we don't talk about that because
I
like my quarterback. I shouldn't like my quarterback. I should take it for my quarterback. Other people. The way you say stuff, you don't have to say it. You know, I know you got ways of saying stuff, and it sounds like you're not saying it, but you're actually saying it. So,
I don't know what you mean by that.
That's what you're saying to me. Hey, can I ask a question? This is off subject, and we ain't got to stay on it long, but I got to get Brand's take. I sent it to you. These YNs pissing me the fuck off. Can anybody, and the video is in your inbox, but can anybody from back in the day, let's just stop at, I think 2007 is when passing really started picking up more, like gradually. Can anybody from back in the day use Michael Irvin? Would you bring him into this day and age and he still produce?
Ooh.
I'm just talking, and I'm gonna explain it now. Give your answer, and then go look at the video as I talk to Wes about because he watched it too.
It depends.
Okay.
If you have the talent of Michael, but you have him mentally, because here's the thing: Michael can't be coked out. Just a different NFL. I know, no offense to Mike that admitted himself. Mike can't, because the way that they do penalties now and unsportsmanlike conduct. Mike can't be out here higher than a kite wrestling with somebody off the snap, because the man, he's gonna be like AB a little bit, right? But if you could get a clean Mike and convince him to be productive, get him a good quarterback that can get him the ball, I think that you're great. And to me, this is gonna sound crazy as a Cowboys fan. Michael Irvin is not and it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody to watch football that's not a rah-rah Cowboys fan. Michael Irvin is great. He's not A1 tier great. He's not a Randy Moss. He's not a T.O.
That's what I want you to say. Dude knew what the fuck he was doing, because he said, "You're not gonna tell me you're gonna pick Michael Irvin over just." You can watch the video. Go ahead and watch it real quick.
But there was some other takes in there that were hot garbage. And they need to put.
You're not going to sit here and. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, Wes. My bad.
Go ahead.
No, I didn't realize I was cutting you off. My fault.
What I was saying was that you ain't gonna come up here and say that these old dudes from back in the day can't compete in this league today. Because I'll take Barry any day.
Oh, and that's the thing. And that's the thing dude was doing. He knew what the fuck he was doing by picking Michael Irvin, because he's kind of mid-tier. Now, mind you, he's a Hall of Famer. I'm not taking
Irvin cook a lot of these dudes.
That's what I'm saying. Because he's like, these old folk don't want to give him props. I give props where it's due. Justin Jefferson a dog. Devontae Adams a dog. I'm talking about day and age from going from 2010 up. I'll say that. Julio Jones a dog. Calvin Johnson was in that, definitely a dog. But he didn't say Jerry Rice. He knew what the fuck he was doing by saying Michael Irvin. Because if you would say Jerry Rice, you would have got cooked in the comments. He was getting cooked in the comments anyway.
Know who Jerry Rice is, man. These dudes is wild.
Then he flipped and took the take of, you're not going to tell me you're going to take a John Elway over Aaron Rodgers. I was like, well, low key, yes, John Elway was Aaron Rodgers back in the day. He was Aaron Rodgers. So what the fuck are you saying to us?
Hey man,
I can go on both sides. Like, that's no problem. Like I said, I give Justin Jefferson his props. He's gonna be a GOAT. I ain't gonna say a GOAT, but he's gonna be a dog. I'll back up. I'll refrain from that because Wes looked at me like he was about to choke me.
Hey, man,
But
I'm just trying to figure out what Byron had, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I was like, bro, these kids, bro. I was like, stick to basketball. Y'all can have that. Football, don't come over here because we'll cook you, like for real. Because like I'm with what Brant said. You get a good Michael, he can burn some of your corners. Some of these corners nice, but you take Michael from that age, like his age from that and what he knew and everything, and put him here, he probably could cook some of your corners. Because
For sure.
yeah, he paved the way for these receivers that y'all love so much. Mind you, giving Justin his props, giving Chase his props. All the receivers are AJ Brown, St. Brown, like
Yeah, don't even
all
get into all that. They need to put some respect on these old dudes' name. That's
yeah, just give the respect. Just stop acting like just stop acting like these new guys are
the cream of the crop.
the cream of the crop
Right.
because you're forgetting that I ain't seen nobody. I will down this hill. I ain't seen no receiver yet get treated like a gunner on a punter on a punt. You got two corners on them. I ain't seen nobody have that to him yet. Safety over top, cool, but I ain't seen two corners walk up to one receiver scared. Until I see that, you ain't got to worry about it. And we're talking about Calvin Johnson.
Right.
Go watch some film.
Look,
dude.
you know you tough. If they got to send two dudes to jam you at the line of scrimmage, they got to send not one, they got to send two. And then to Durante's point, you still gonna have safety help over the top. So they really dedicated at least three people to stopping one dude.
And then people say, well, that means the corners suck. The corners nowadays, I was like, bro, the corner nowadays. If you look at Calvin Johnson, how he's built, he was not human. I still say to this day.
Let's be clear. A lot of y'all wide receivers that you guys prop up from today could not even play in the league that existed back then. Because let's just be honest. The way that they hit back in the day,
just laying hits.
Your boys wouldn't make it. Be honest with you, they fragile out here in these streets. No offense to them.
Y'all got CTE now. Y'all got CTE now. Yeah.
And let's also be clear, and I'm not taking away from the athleticism of today's receivers.
Hey, hell no. I'm not. Hell no.
Here's the thing: it's different when horse collar tackles are legal. You got to worry about where a defender's grabbing you. Think about it. Michael Irvin played in that. T.O. is the reason they ended up changing the rule about it, right? So you catch the ball and you can get lit up any kind of way. They can't lead with the helmets no more. Michael Irvin them played in the day and age. If they catch the ball, somebody could put that helmet right on them, right on that ball. Helmet to helmet if they wanted. It's a different. So for them to live in a more violent version of football, right? And to still excel, catch all the touchdowns, make the hard catches. For Jerry Rice to have as many yards as he had facing the toughest defenses we've ever seen, right? Really, if you think about it, like we look at modern era and what the rules are about protecting the offensive players and the quarterbacks and the receivers to some extent, and you look at the rule changes that are different. They played in the era where they could get lit up on every play, and they won't go be no laundry on the field. They're not picking up 15 yards. This is just the play. It is what it is. Whistle blows. If they're healthy, they get back up and line back up. If not, get the stretcher, get the man off. Let's go. Next man up, and they keep rolling. So I'm just saying they came from an era that now the only person in the whole list of people we talked about that might be a little scared, Randy won't take them hits like that, but that's neither here nor there.
We ain't calling that out, but yeah, I'm sorry. I can't get down with what you're saying. Again, people flip and say, oh, so you don't I respect the receivers because they're doing way better than me, but I'm just saying, don't forget where they came from or who they watched growing up. You know what I'm saying? Or what highlights? Because I mean,
let's be honest. I said these teams will tell you they got love for these people.
Yeah, but these YNs just don't. Their mindset ain't there. Like they done sniff too much coke and smoke too much weed and sucked on their mama's titty too long. Like y'all gotta grow up. Bro.
Stats got them thinking something. So I'll give you an example. You said that I'm
analytics.
Analytics. I'm gonna pick on my own cousin for a minute. So we went. All right. So when we went to the Heat game back in December, right? All right. Now I know that the Cavs ended up with the best record in the East. That doesn't matter for this night. We're walking in. My man is hyping up Donovan Mitchell. Done. We talked a little bit on our way back out though. My man and the Heat won, by the way. Imagine that. Jimmy Butler's. He was going through his color hair phase. He was trying to figure out where he wanted to go. Anyway, coming back out though, we're having a conversation. My man looks at me and says, James Harden is a better player than Jimmy Butler ever could be. I was like, listen, I'm not. And again, this is the beginnings of Jimmy's drama. But even with that, Jimmy Butler been places James Harden can only dream of. Yeah, James Harden went to a finals once. He was the sixth man of the year coming off the bench on OKC. That man ain't took no team nowhere. I mean, they go to the playoffs, sure, and go right back out that door. Like Abe said.
Because analytics and stats, because a person put up 50 straight points in 30 games and then get into the playoffs and look like shit, y'all still praise him. Cool. Can he give me something else other than that? Because I seen Jimmy can give you 20 and then help his team out in other ways, and they get to the finals. Like, yeah, like you said, Harden went there, but you'll turn around. Oh, that was another thing I've seen in another one of his videos. I just got the scroll. I was like, this dude is just, I mean, bro, this shit comes, it's just like when you send me nasty ass food, it pops up on my feed. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Anyway, same thing. He'll say like, it was something along the lines of like, yeah, well, he considered what quarterback was? Oh, somebody said something about Dan Marino. He was talking about quarterbacks at that point because he felt like Patrick was his dude, and then he was talking about Dan Marino. I was like, and then he brought up championships. Somebody in the comments was like, if you're gonna bring up championships, like you're doing your basketball stuff, do the same thing here, because they're like, well, yeah, LeBron got championships, but XYZ, and then they'll look at stats, and it was kind of like he was trying to say Dan Marino shouldn't be known as a good quarterback. And I was like, in a non-passing league back in the day before everything was revolved around passing, he was still putting up 5,000 yards. So I'm missing your point. He could put up 6,000 now with the way they treat the quarterbacks and shit.
He might put up 7. He might put up 7K on. I mean,
so I'm sitting here looking like you're using an argument from basketball and bringing it to NFL. It don't work the same. I'm sorry, just don't. It don't work the same.
I don't think it works regardless, but people be in their feelings, and that's how they feel.
These white hands, bro. Anybody under the age of 25, you watch this show, come correct.
Yeah,
because unlike my other co-hosts say I don't watch games, I watch the fucking game.
Yeah, you still in your feelings about that, huh?
Yeah, I am. Fuck Byron.
Anyway,
I love that boy though. I just hate Wes.
Oh, that's fine. Right. Moving right along.
Speaking of food,
what?
You got something you gotta tell me. That you want to just bring out to the world. Come on.
We'll get to that later.
No, fuck that.
All right, well,
just get to it late. Get to late.
Hold on. Well, hey, hello. Can we vote? I like democracy. Can we vote? Can you tell us what the next topic is, and then we vote if we want to talk about your surprise?
Right, so the next thing we're gonna talk about, we're still gonna talk about it regardless, and can roll into it. But I'll get y'all cookout must-haves is what I was gonna get from y'all.
All right, do that and it'll roll into a bet. Let's go.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Cookout must-haves. See, burger, hot dogs, buns, and sodas. Now, what's your nasty ass topic? No, go ahead.
All right, Brent. I was gonna go. Never mind. Anyway, bring what you got.
Okay, cookout must. Okay, first off, is it a cookout? Is it a cookout if there are no burgers? I mean, let's just be honest. Is it a cookout without burgers?
I like that logic. I like where this is going.
I mean, you can have other things. You can have fried fish, or you can have hot dogs, or you can have steaks. But if you ain't got burgers, what are we doing? This is something else. This is a roast or something else. But the burgers make it a cookout to me. So I'm gonna go. Burgers is a must. And then for me, if you're having a cookout, I believe, especially if it's a summertime kind of get together, somebody who knows what they're doing. So potato salad need to be on deck because that's a common staple there. And then when you look at desserts, typically you can go a couple ways with that, depending on what kind of cookout you're having. But typically, if you're hot, you want something to cool off. And one of my wife's specialties is a banana pudding. So I would say for me, a cookout, a banana pudding that they bring from the house right as we wrapping up. Perfect way to wrap it.
Okay.
Some people would say, anybody in the comments, please let us know what is your spirit at cookout. Me, some people would say if you don't got hot dogs at a cookout, it's really cookout because it's like you can make a burger at home, but if you come to a cookout and you ain't got a hot dog, because nobody really just making hot dogs, you know what I'm saying? So I understand what they were trying to say, but what?
Nothing.
Jesus help me.
Wes, we ain't cooking them in the pot, bro. We want to grill them. So
Yeah, we want to grill them. The fuck. Anyway, that's the only. You know what, Wes? I might let you come. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna let you come back. You stay over there. Burgers, tater salad.
I ain't even done nothing yet. What are you talking
You
about?
breathed. You just breathed. Burgers, tater salad. I feel like some type of fried something. Like either I ain't gonna say fried. Like maybe chicken or fish.
I'll give you up to 5 things, Durante, that you can.
Oh, he didn't tell us. He didn't tell us numbers. He just let us know.
I didn't get a chance. He routed off 4 or 5 things, and then he was like, "All right, tell me what you
Literally
got."
said burgers, hot dogs, fish, or chicken. I'm putting those together.
No, when we first started, you routed off.
Okay, look, I'm
A
gonna
lot
put
of
these
things.
together, and then there's one more.
That's fine.
So
Nice.
So with that being said, yeah.
Okay.
So I was gonna go there too.
Okay.
Adult beverage. Now, your adult beverage could be many things. Some people drinking.
What Wes drinking?
Oh, no. Well, listen though. But what Wes drink can't everybody drink because they ain't gonna be able to keep it in the road to go home. And you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. So
you
listen,
go home. You gotta get the fuck out of here, kid.
Right? You gotta go. So I mean, but they listen there's the people that drink they Steel Reserves and they Milwaukee's Best. And then there's these people that drink the yak and all the other things in between. So
Hey,
I mean, but normally,
just so you know, if you drinking that, bring your own. Don't expect it to be in the cooler. Steel Reserve.
Don't expect what to be in the cooler, Wes.
Steel Reserve is outrageous to have in the cooler. I'm just letting you know.
Are you drinking Steel Reserve?
Absolutely not.
What's
I'm
drinking Kool-Aid.
Drinking Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Okay. Can I ask a question? How much of that Kool-Aid? I know there's hydrogen dioxygen in there. How much of it is that, and how much of it has been distillated? I want to know.
Yeah, just ask it.
Well, you gotta have
Asking
sugar
for
in
a
the
friend.
Kool-Aid, man. So you gotta have some distillation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. I mean, okay.
Do you happen to drink your distillation without color? Do you happen to drink your distillation just by itself?
Yes.
If I was drinking sugar by itself, that seemed like a bad idea.
Stop. No, to answer your question, Durante says he not.
Thank you, Brent. He trying to fuck me. Hey, trying to fuck me up with that. Hey,
remember.
Pause.
I know. Remember, Wes, and this is not a slight, even though for those of you who are first time comers, it's gonna sound like a slight or make believe. Wes has the ability to taste color, and in particular, sometimes with food dyes and colorations. So yes, if Wes is going to drink a distilled,
so many questions with this. Go ahead, keep going.
Typically, it would be one that is relatively clear of coloring. Now, I'm not gonna say the man don't never dabble with color, but if I had to take a wild guess, and actually in one instance, I do know of one instance in which I seen my man with a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It was in fact a clear spirit. So I'm just saying.
Let me ask this question, Wes. And this is I don't even care what subject. He said you taste color, right?
Yeah.
So Fruit Loops.
We've had this conversation before.
Not this man right here. Oh no.
This ain't real. There's no fuck that. Does Fruit Loop have if it's red, does it taste like?
Yes, it tastes different. We had this conversation before. I don't know why we back here.
Because we were talking about your distilled spirits, but that's neither here nor there.
I said this with people, and some people stupid. I'll just say it out loud. Some people stupid.
Hey, some people just some people just be in tune with what they be eating, man. I don't know what to tell you.
So okay, that makes so much sense because the same person that did this, and I'm not gonna put them out there. If they comment, that's on them. I'm not gonna put them out there. But the same person that did this got the same type of palate you got. That's all I'm saying. So it makes sense why y'all motherfuckers takes color shit like that because y'all are children.
The same person that did what? What
the Fruit Loop test?
Oh, okay. I don't want to tell you.
That means Y'all got kid palates. It's simple. Yeah.
We have advanced palates, man. We
I-
be tasting stuff.
Stop, sir. I told you before the show that word doesn't mean what you think it does. I'll go introductory or rudimentary. Don't come up here with no advanced or refined, because that doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean what you think it means. Stop it.
Hey, yo, when I tell you, if nobody got my back, oh, so shit is Brett, bro. He's like, wait a minute, nigga, hold on. He said, hold on, nigga, wait a minute.
Hey,
But nah,
like I said, chat, man, if y'all got y'all's ideas about things that y'all need at the cookout, let us know and all that good stuff. But I guess I'll name mine because I haven't. I think we need some burgers for sure. I think we need some hot dogs for sure. I love a little fried fish, love a little potato salad, and a little mac and cheese will be ideal as well.
Okay.
Wes
Man.
probably won't say it, but chicken nuggets might be in there somewhere too. I'm not sure. Because he's not going to eat chicken off the bone. That's
No,
all.
I'm
That's
not.
why I said I wasn't even trying to out you. I wasn't even trying to slight you.
Wait, hold on. I want to ask a follow-up question. Now, Wes, if okay, just go with me for a moment. If I had let's say I had a boneless, skinless chicken breast, okay, and we cooked that on the grill, like we cooked the other chicken on the grill, okay, or okay, would you be a person that would try said boneless, skinless? Now there's no bones, so you don't have to.
I think that on the grill.
Okay. I just Durante, he still got a little life.
I be man, y'all be wild. I be cooking on the grill, man. I be having a little this, little that, I have all the
I'm
assortment.
asking for a friend, that's all. That's it. Just asking for a friend.
Anyway, back to so I was telling y'all about mac and cheese, and we talking about hot dogs earlier. So back in the day, I used to
Let me pray real quick.
when we would have leftover mac and cheese, right? Sometimes I would warm it up, cut up some hot dogs, get some ketchup, put it in the mac and cheese, have a little meal.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I've seen hot dogs in mac and cheese before. You in White Rock with that struggle meal. I get it. Where the fuck? And I need to put emphasis on. Fucking, do you think it's okay to put ketchup in that shit?
Well, hold on. I don't. Well, listen. I'm not going to fully take up for what he got going on. I will say this. Hold on. We have made like mac and cheese that had like sun dried tomatoes in it, right? So we over here gourmet. We grown folks palates, okay? But it is a similar. Now we don't have the hot dog cut up in it, Wes. But I mean, the cheese with the sun dried tomatoes. There is an interplay there where you get the savory, the sweet. The acidity sometimes cuts a little bit of that grease that you get with the cheese. So I'm not going to say Wes is totally off base, but I will go back to our original statement. I don't know about this hot dog yet, but hold on. I'm going to go back to my original statement. This is still rudimentary, Wes. I gave you sun-dried tomatoes. I gave you a grown folks baked mac. Wes said, okay, I see that, and I'm going to raise you leftover mac and cheese. Now, grown folks baked that. That's fine. But Weston went in here and cut up him some hot dogs and put some ketchup. So he was aiming for what I had as an adult gourmet. But he was just doing it in his own childlike way. So I'm not mad at it.
I was a child, number one. And number two, you sat up here and was talking about barbecue and mac and cheese not that long ago.
I'm not knocking that either. I didn't knock you. I told you and I in the same place. You were just more rudimentary.
And your sister has arrived. She said mac and cheese with ketchup is fire.
My sister, I love her very dearly. My sister also has rudimentary palate taste too. We talked about this over the weekend. I was telling somebody that
we locked in.
I tell somebody over the weekend. My sister don't eat the crust on the bread to this day. And I will tell you, not that she's eating the peanut butter and jelly, at least in my presence at some time. But let's just say we get on down the road a little ways, and she can imbibe in jelly because right now she can't eat a lot of things with sweets in it. But she get to a point where she can have peanut butter and jelly. I guarantee you, if I am in her vicinity, if my brother-in-law don't do dibs on it, and he may not, guarantee you I'm getting offered somebody's crust because that's just we grown, and I guarantee it's probably gonna happen.
Hey, I ain't mad at that at all. She said that she did say without the hot dogs. She said mac and cheese with ketchup is fire without the hot dogs. But I'm just saying, well, you have to deal with chicken hot dogs. I don't know how well that would work. But anyway,
Don't slander Gwaltney. Them chicken dogs hit. Don't slander them.
That wasn't slander. It just caught me off guard. I had to make sure that's what Wes said. Chicken hot dogs. I don't know what the fuck I thought he said, but I just had to make sure I heard that. That's what I was like, huh? Yeah, I'm here.
Gwaltney makes chicken hot dogs.
I understand it now.
Oh. That's how he connected the dots, Wes. He heard Gwaltney. He was like, oh, okay, chicken franks, got it.
Yeah. So
I was scared. But I thought you was in here rolling up chicken hot dogs. I was like, God dang, eat the chicken. Just eat the chicken. Like, damn.
Anyway, so you fry the hot. This takes a little bit of preparation because you do fry the hot dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You fry them up, and then you put them in the mac and cheese. So it's a little bit of preparation. You're not just,
okay. When you fry them, Wes, are you slicing them the same way you're gonna put them in, or do you fry them like you would if you're gonna put them on a sandwich? You split them open, lay them down flat side, and then
nah. You pop them, slice them, and then
slice them up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody stop this motherfucker. You getting away with this, bro?
Hey man. Back in the day, me was somebody. I was out here in these streets just making up stuff.
It was a day it was you now. Like you were a grown ass man at the age of 10. That shit pissed me off, bro. Like,
I mean, we was out here in these streets. Gregory said, I would agree with all y'all have said. Per my daughter-in-law, we have added boneless chicken and corn on the cob. Absolutely. Oh, corn on the cob. I'm with it.
Corn on the cob is also a must, a staple.
Old school on something. I like, big dog.
That corn on the I'll task the corn on the cob, man. That's true. I'm trying to tell you. Now I tell y'all what though, man.
No, hell no, you're not getting away with this shit. I just don't understand how you cool with corn on the cob and you can eat around that, but when it comes to chicken, you can't eat a leg the same way. I hate you.
Hey, Durante. I guess Wes is like, well, even though this still doesn't make sense, the chicken leg is attached to the bone, which is a body part of the chicken. Whereas the corn is a plant. It don't got blood. Now, it uses chlorophyll. That's not my business. That's way down the scientific path. But Wes is like, chlorophyll is not blood. And so in Wes's mind, he's like, it's a living being, but it's like eating a random, plant. He's like,
the nigga eat burgers. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but he can't see the bone, so it can't remind him that burger was once, even though he understands it mentally, he knows that Sally the cow was once this beef patty, but he ain't got to see her shoulder with the bone, and he like, dang, that's Sally's shoulder right there.
I'm just gonna say it, man. Somebody stop this motherfucker, please. Somebody stop this motherfucker.
I just be out here trying to live my life, man. But I live my truth. So I was just telling you because I know that y'all were talking about that barbecue mac and cheese, and I was like, yeah, man, I should tell y'all about
a Reese's cup to you.
Mac and cheese. I was at the store. The other day. I was at Kroger, right? And they had some red, white, and blue Nutty Buddies. And I almost picked them up. So I was like,
red, white, and blue Nutty Buddies.
Yeah, I almost picked them up. I was like, man, these will be slamming. And then I remember, you know what? I can't eat these. Go home down.
Hold on. But
I'm gonna get you one.
Huh?
Did you really stop and contemplate it?
I did. I looked right at him. I was like, that'd be fire.
Hey, y'all, listen. For folks that don't know or don't watch regularly, it's weird because Wes is not really a sweets person. Like, it's kind of funny because he plays with Lil Debbie, so him and her get along fine. But Wes is not a person that really goes out his way to like eat cake and stuff. Like, that's not really something that he pursues. So it's fascinating because even though he know this peanut butter might take him out, this man's still in here. And man, I mess around and buy this stuff.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, that look like it might be slamming right there. Let me go ahead and push on down this frozen.
You gonna be slamming, all right.
You right. But I didn't buy them. You'd be happy to know. I went on down to frozen. I think it's frozen food. I was at, and minded my business, and then I did not make that purchase. But man, I thought about it for a second. For real. But anyway, but yeah, Durante, man, if you ever have it in your meal, man, you got some extra mac and cheese on the side, fry you some hot dogs, put a little Heinz in there, Let me know what you think.
I was praying. So,
Let me know what you think, man.
I'm not putting. Look, next subject because, man, next
Hey,
subject.
man, I'm just saying. But next subject is something wild. It's for whatever reason, and I hope Kelvin is here, but I don't think he is. Keep the comment. But McDonald's has said that they are bringing back the snack wrap. It's coming
Sent
in.
that to you, or did you see
July.
that? I sent that to you. Did you see that?
I don't know if you sent it. I mean,
He sent it to me. He sent it to me. He sent it to me.
All right, I sent it to Brand. I sent it to like 2 other people, and I was
You
like,
might send it to me too. But anyway,
but no, let me get this off because I had to cuss somebody out today because they sat here and told me they didn't like the tenders. And I said, y'all know they're gonna use those funky ass,
I know,
cardboard
and
ass
that's why-
tenders in the wrap, and
and that's
y'all,
why I'm not
oh,
here
I
for
can't
it.
wait.
No. I was here to say in my announcement, they finna be trash. Because
Thank you.
just like Durante said, I am 95% sure they're gonna use them strips that they already are using for these snack wraps. But there is a savior on the door, people.
Who that?
Popeyes has decided that they
Oh
are
yeah, Popeye said
coming out
fuck
with
y'all.
they
I'ma do
snack
it.
wraps, and they out right now. I haven't tried them yet, but they out right now.
Yo,
And
why?
you can get 2 for $10 with fry or a side. If you want to choose fries, you can. But you know, what up, Durante?
Why McDonald's dropping that shit like it's an album?
But I'm gonna show you why. Because people are making posts like this talking about some. I need this right now. I'm trying to get it so
Can't
the
see
camera.
it.
will
Yeah,
look.
no, you good.
I know, but
Hey.
yeah, it's like
I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all wanted to be McDonald's, y'all don't want these problems. Because I'm thinking that y'all
There we
finna
go.
be and Popeyes
fuck?
finna be Kendrick. It's not
Now
the
look.
problem you want.
Yeah.
And listen, let me give real quick before y'all.
If
I just
KFC
wanna
think
let-
about doing it,
I think
McDonald's,
KFC got one.
if it ain't this,
It ain't
we don't want it.
It ain't finna be.
If it ain't this, we don't listen. I know y'all hemorrhaging money. You want to fix it? Give some decent stuff in your stupid app, okay? And not to okay. I can get a mat or I can get a quarter pound. You got 20 billion other sandwiches on this whole stanky menu. I can't get not one of them free. You could just simply have a thing, any regular size sandwich free. But no, that's too hard for McDonald's. No. So you give us stupid stuff. I can get one free ice cream cone. Oh, that's cute. One little ice cream. Man, people got car full of kids. I know y'all trying to make money, but it don't make no sense. It don't make, and then I can't use but one deal at a time. Bro, I got 50,000 points. If I use my points, I can't use a deal. If I use a deal, I can't use the points.
Yeah.
You want people to come in and give you their money? Treat people like their money actually matters. And don't do stuff like this, mess up a good classic.
Oh, what they finna do? I'm telling y'all, unless they come out with some new chicken, and I don't see that happening, it's finna be them strips that they got that's hot in water. They terrible.
They had to come up with some other way to get rid of them, to get rid of that chicken. They'd have bought so much of that stuff.
They're like, look, we can't sell them. Hey man, let's just bring the wrap back. Let's get some tortillas up in here.
Hey, because the first day, right? They thinking, okay, people will think, oh, the snack wrap is back, so everybody go right. Their first day, they gonna get about half that inventory gone because everybody. Then they're like, we ain't worried about the other half. We can write that off, but we gotta get this bigger part out.
Yeah, I was yeah. I don't know why they're doing it, but shout out Popeyes. I'm finna try that wrap they got. I'm gonna get that 2 for 10 thing they got jumping off and see what it's hitting on at some point in time in the future. So I'll let y'all know about that maybe next week, because hopefully I would have tried it by then, but we'll see. Durante, you gonna get that snack wrap
from McDonald's?
Yeah, man.
Then you just, I know you got some good headphones. You just heard me say that shit about to taste like cardboard and cheese doodles. Like, I ain't about to get no fucking snack wrap with some lettuce on the top. Not from McDonald's. Now Popeyes, I'm at the holler now.
It's probably gonna taste like the box they come in. It's wild that they got a specialized box for them.
I hate the internet.
It's really
this motherfucker said the box they come in.
Think of, bro, I'm trying to think of, they got a box that says 3 strips or 5 strips or whatever. Why y'all got a box to say that, man? Just put the strips in the box, open it up, whatever's in there. They wasted resources by
No,
printing.
I know what I ordered. Like,
Exactly.
I got 5 strips.
No.
I should expect 5 strips in there. Like, what
Okay.
the fuck?
Like,
If you
no,
short
no,
me one, we gonna come back. You're like, hey,
Hold
you
on,
forgot
hold
one,
on.
sir.
let me help y'all. Let me help y'all a little bit.
You ain't gonna help me on this one, bro.
No, I'm not helping y'all, but maybe it's not for us as the customer. Maybe that's a reminder to the people that work at McDonald's. Hey, cuz, if you see 2, you gotta add 1 more. If Johnny had 2 apples and you gave him 1, I mean, because listen, directly to your point, I know I ordered a 3 or a 5. I know it. First of all, most people order through the app now, but even if you don't, I know it. The receipt will show it, right? If I order the right thing.
The screen.
So I have like several. The screen will show it. So we are validating whether it's the screen in your hand or the one that you're making the order at when you get to the restaurant.
No, Brent, I meant the screen that the employees work off of. That'll show it.
Oh, okay, Wes. But the people that's tapping I do not mean to. What I'm about to say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not insulting anybody that works at McDonald's. Any job that's a legal job that makes you income is good. I'm okay. Anybody can press a picture, Wes, of an image. You want the 3? Okay, boop, that's easy. Wes, the thing is on the box for the people in the kitchen.
But it's on the screen in the back.
Wes. They still got to count 1, 2, 3. They're not just in here like, okay, they magically go, okay, what does box say? Okay, that's the 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Brent, I'll be honest with you. If they can't hire people that can't count, they probably don't need to be hiring these people.
Wes, hold on, stop. Real quick. Yeah. You and I hire people. Let's just leave it right as that.
And I will never hire a person like that. I'm the hiring manager.
Hey, them people tell you anything in the interview. You don't know they can't count to you.
Man, that's
I'm sorry, but Durante West, seriously though, why else would they put it on the box? It's got to be a reminder to the people because clearly, again, you know what you order. But that's why I told y'all they had to get the snack wrap because they don't order all this chicken and they can't sell this chicken. They got these custom made boxes and they got to sell the chicken that's supposed to go in. Well, the only way they can recoup funds, we got to get rid of this chicken. We get rid of the chicken. And this other thing, this is a person somewhere up in McDonald's corporate structure that realized that if they come back and be like, we took a loss on the boxes and the chicken, they ain't gonna have no job. So they was like, we'll take a loss on the boxes, but we sold the chicken, sir.
Hey, y'all think about this too. I just thought about this. Think about how small these that's not no surprise with restaurants these days. But think about how small these snack wraps are gonna be.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna be pretty small. I mean, especially if they only put 1 piece of chicken in there. You how small the snack wrap's gonna be.
You out here with the mini wrap.
Yeah, that's gonna be outrageous. And they still gonna probably charge you like $3 a wrap or something.
Oh no, Wes. That's $3.49 before tax.
Because I still say the Big Mac is the biggest scam they got going. I don't care what nobody say. How you serve me double cheeseburger patties, but charging me $quarter pound of money? I don't understand. Don't make sense to me.
This is for the mac sauce, Wes.
Mac sauce is 30 cents. Somebody explain this to me.
Nah, they said, listen.
Well, I used to be. I ain't ordered mac sauce on a double cheeseburger in a while. Well, that's what I used to do. I used to just get mac sauce.
I do that every now and then. I need to stop. I mean, I'm trying to back away from eating McDonald's so much, but when I did a lot, I used to get mac sauce on that thing.
Yeah, man, that's the way to go. Forget that Big Mac prices. Throw it on the double. In fact, throw it on a McDouble double cheeseburger and call it a day. Like I said, I don't know what the price is these days, but it used to be 30 cents back in the day when I used to get that on there. But anywho, slide right along. All right, y'all know it's Durante's favorite time of the night, so let's get on into this real quick.
And then you know what's tough? Byron must have found out we was playing Lyrical Genius tonight. He said, "You know that what? I'm turning this phone right on off."
I'm mad that Byron's not here because now I got extra questions and stuff. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. But hey, y'all, welcome to the Culture Vulture section of the show. For those of y'all that don't know, this is a section of the show where I quiz my co-host on various things in hip hop culture. Tonight we are doing lyrics.
Quiz this motherfucker. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot my mic was on.
Tonight we're doing lyrics from R&B mostly. So yeah, y'all join in and let us know your answers. But yeah, let's get into it. All right. Toronto ain't gonna know that. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Toronto ain't gonna. Shoot.
I mean, we could try to run down a 2-man game. I mean, listen, coach, we can get back in transition.
We might well just let y'all work together on these because y'all
You just think I'm gonna automatically not know.
Okay.
Durante, I hope we clean him up. Not just on spike, because my man didn't just doubt. He didn't say, "Oh, you might not get some." He said, "I ain't got no faith in neither one of y'all."
I got some little bit of faith in you, Brent, on some of these.
But just fuck me, huh?
Why you doing Durante like this?
Just fuck me. Hey, this is why y'all be thinking y'all be like, yo, be nice to West. Fuck him.
Okay, so
Durante, I got this side of the floor. You, hey, everything that way is you.
We good. Hey, lockdown.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah,
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
go.
Okay, so all right. What does Neo have to change now that he's home alone?
Voicemail.
Answer machine, but close enough.
Wait, hold on. My. All right, now say it again.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's answer machine, but close enough.
Yeah, I knew it. Changed my voicemail, changed my answer machine. Same thing. I'm in there. Fuck you. Keep going.
We 1 for 1. Let's go. That's a stop.
He gave it to me because this. I mean, back in the day it was answer machine, but just nowadays by habit, voicemail.
Right.
Sorry, but answer machine.
Okay.
My mom still got one.
A lot of
That's random. That's a random step. Mom, you're not late.
Y'all should get this one. What was Brandy saying when she was thinking about you?
Fuck. Give us 3.
Ain't no choices on this one.
But you know the answer.
Of course, I know the answer.
So then you could put some random shit in there. Like,
I could. I mean, I could say she was.
Why do you make this so fucking difficult? All right.
I could say she was sitting at school. I could say she was sitting in her room. I could say she was sitting at a bus stop. But I mean,
hey, y'all see what the fuck I go through, and then y'all want to watch cuss him out, bro.
Hold on. First, real quick, was at least one of those a real answer?
yes.
Oh, because I'm assuming she's sitting in the room. I mean, so
just the way he said it, though.
She was setting up in her room. Yes.
I realized, look, y'all, I realized that the answer was in there. I'm just pissed that he had to do it like that. And then I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna put my hands on this motherfucker. Dang it.
All right. So what did Escape need from her lover?
I thought you said what did Diddy? I was gonna say I don't know nothing to do with fucking Diddy. I don't give a damn what lyric you come out. I don't give a fuck. Skip. All right, ask it again. I'm sorry.
What did Escape need from her lover or you?
What did Escape need from her lover?
Mm-hmm.
Affection. Nah, I'll play. I need love and affection. I'm thinking Future.
You in Atlanta, but you ain't in the spot.
Damn, Brent, you got me on that one.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to think. Wes got me racking my brain.
He got me on that one.
That's why I put y'all through and went ahead and put y'all together.
Hey, we 2-0. Brent might pull it out because pause. But
hey, listen, you don't win every possession, Wes. But
I understand. Y'all got me extending lifelines that don't exist and stuff, making up things.
It's a game of runs, man. It's a game of runs. I know. Now, Durante, you know what's funny? One day, hey, it's all fun and games to the rabbit get the gun. We're gonna have to come over to the house and get these cards. Put him to the test.
No, I'm buying a stack this week, and I'm gonna have some. Hey, Wes, I got a game for you at the beginning of the fucking show. Just randomly start pulling out cards during the middle. So what must move something out? All right, give us the answer. Fuck
ain't how that work though. That's the best part about this show. Anyway, understanding is
understanding. I said understanding.
Yeah.
It sounds like I said affection, but I said understanding.
Is that what it was? Okay, I got you.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong with me. Like
I
there's
got
something wrong.
All right,
Look,
so
you know what? Hold on, real quick. These are the statements I feel like Cats be saying at the refs and games. Hey man, I ain't foul that guy. What you mean you smacked the ball upside the head? Man, I didn't think it was a foul. I don't know. Like,
all right, so this one, Durante, is kind of sort of a Philly question.
Mhm.
I think Brand will get you on this. I don't know if you will, Durante, but you may because a Philly question. But you know,
That's a question. Like,
uh-huh.
why does it have to? Like, I'm just a sports fan in Philly. I didn't follow none of them niggas up there. I'm just a sports fan.
I know that's why I know I don't got confidence in
How
you.
that man know about Motown Philly? Go ahead, Wes. What you got?
What was the name of the girl that D'Angelo met in Philly?
Sam?
The name of
You said it's the same song.
No, I didn't say.
I was gonna say that's not the same song.
No.
Well, oh shit.
All right, chat. Y'all got to step up there. I've seen one answer come in.
Yeah, y'all help your boy. Y'all help your boy out. Now y'all can help me out.
It's I know the song title. I actually I'm trying to. Oh my god.
Give me the song title.
And ain't that Brown Sugar?
Also, the answer.
Oh, there we go. I was like, I know the song.
So yo, say the song.
I was like, ain't that Brown Sugar? I'm like, okay. I was like, but my brain was like, that's not her name though. That's
Yeah, we 3-1.
That's
3-1.
That's why I said what I said, but then I was like, yeah, well. All right, y'all got this one. What was Mary J?
Hope, good Lord.
Y'all got this one. What was Mary J. Blige searching for?
Love.
Real love.
There you go. Come on, Brand. Say this,
Real
man.
love.
Love and forgot the first one. Sorry, but real love.
But first off, he said married. I was in the whole catalog. I didn't know where we was going. I was in a dance for some reason. Good morning, gorgeous. I was all over the place. What's had me? I was like, wait a minute, I had to come back. I said, oh, okay. Real love.
Oh,
all right. We almost done, by the way.
Thank you, Lord.
And y'all killing it tonight.
I listen. I told you we got it. We in transition. Don't worry about us. We communicate.
We 4-1. We 4-1 right now. All right.
We communicate.
We just gotta pull it out
with some saving. But yeah. All right.
Pause.
What? Pause for what?
Keep going.
All right, Keisha came through. She said real love. Because y'all know we got this slight delay. So yeah, y'all got this. In the song Bed by Jay Holiday,
okay,
he wants his girl to change into what that he likes.
Ooh.
Change into that Victoria's Secret thing.
There you go.
That was that shit. I was talking to somebody auntie one time.
I know you did.
I'm just playing. That was the game when I went through the legs and just, you know what I mean? Like, I just quoted that thing on Lonzo Morning. Damn, my bad, Brent. I'm sorry.
You ain't had to do me like that.
You're right.
It could be worse.
That's one of my favorite dunks because that's what I did. Like that's why I did this.
It could be worse. It could be the Olympics. And if it's the Olympics, you don't beat that. If it's the Olympics, you don't beat that.
Y'all gonna say what? Morning said he ain't talked to no, actually Vince Carter was like he ain't talked to me for like some years. I was like, what? But Carter, so like what's crazy is his intensity. How intense he is, he's so soft spoken. It's like motherfucker so intense, you just kind of be like, yeah, yo, he ain't talked to me for years. Wait, my fault, keep going.
I got another layup for y'all. This actually has choices, but
that was a game winner. We going home. We about to pop the
no. This is the last one right here. I ain't gonna do the other.
Then the ref want to come out fucking nowhere because his team ain't winning. Come on, ho.
All right, so. Like I said, this is a layup for y'all, so y'all should be able to get this without. This is the only one that actually had choices, and they're not needed. What did BBD say to never trust?
You said, what did BBD say to never trust?
Bill DeVoe, what did they say to never trust?
I'm thinking of the wrong fucking song in my brain. You sure it's Bell? No, I'm saying you sure, like you ain't got it in front of you.
He
But
got
that don't
options. Give us the options. Give us the options. Ref.
He
It
got
just
an
don't sound like it don't sound like Bell Biv DeVoe.
Okay, here are the options. I don't know. Okay,
Just read the options. Ain't nobody ask you for your context. Read the options.
All right.
Nigga here.
A big gut and a smile, a man, a woman, a big button and smile.
A big button to smile. Never trust a
Yeah.
big button to smile.
There
That's
we
right.
go.
But that's that. I
thought
swear
this
that's
was the
not that
layup
song.
one.
No, I swear that's not the same song though. Because I'm thinking of Oh, you know what? I got it now. Never mind. I'm thinking
Anyway.
the other song. Come inside, take off your clothes, and make you feel like. I think that's the wrong. I feel like that's the right.
Okay.
Artist, but I could be wrong.
Okay, Durante, that's cool. Y'all did well tonight.
He just mad because we won, Brant. Man, fuck that. He tried to. The ref tried to bring it back. The ref tried to bring it back, and ball don't fucking lie.
He said they got choices. I was like, okay, it's in the rules. It's in the rules.
It's in the rules. I really had faith in y'all. I didn't think y'all needed the rules.
Listen. It's in the rules. And every time Sage Gilders, Alexander pump fake, and these fools jump in the air and fall for it, he lean up in there, but not too much that they be like, oh no, it's an offensive foul. He lean up in there and get that little contact and flick his wrist. I'm just saying, if it's in the rule book, ref, it's in the rule book.
I agree. I agree. That was on me, but I just didn't think y'all would need it. So I'm like, why I need to give y'all these? Because you know,
I need to get y'all. Just
listen. We had chase down. We had like 5 consecutive stops, man. Like what?
Y'all did great, but shout out Amber who got it without needing the choices.
Hey, it's all funny.
Oh, that's poison, bro. I'm in the wrong. I'm in a whole different. Yeah. That was what's the name? It still won't come back to me what song it is. But anyway. That girl is poison.
I know. I think you was on Sex You Up. I think it's the one you had.
Yes. I wanna sex you up. But I thought that was Bell Biv DeVoe, but I was wrong. I'm here so I get fired.
Anyways, let's go ahead on and close out for the night. Durante got somewhere he gotta be. So we're gonna go ahead on and close on out because we'll be here for a while. If I go in on old boy, because y'all know how I feel about old Jason Whitlock. So we're gonna leave that alone. But he out here messing with the ladies again. I don't understand why.
Because he's bored. Don't nobody want his Happy Meal ass. That's why.
Man, because they got a job and he don't. So he out here in his feelings, I guess. He talk about Mina Kimes and Joy and some.
I know he ain't saying nothing about Mina Kimes, bro.
He did. We'll have to get into it another time because
you gotta stay away from Mina.
We'll be here for a while, but he basically saying they don't deserve their jobs and they DEI hires and some other stuff.
So what your nappy happy black A is then, sir?
Unemployed. That's what he is.
Listen. I know we get ready to go. I gotta say this. The one thing that I despise worse than almost anything, and I hate to use this term, but it's the only term that I got that fits it. I hate a house nigga. I hate a house nigga with a passion. Now you can be light skinned and happen to be in the house, but don't be no house nigga.
That's what he is, man. He terrible. I hate him so much, and I got a lot of things to say, and we'll just be here for too long. So we'll get to Whitlock next week. Y'all can formulate y'all's opinions over that time. You can even look it up. If you Google Jason Whitlock and Mount Bustmore, you'll find what you need to find to see what he was talking about.
I seen that wad of meat sitting on them people's couch running his mouth.
It's outrageous. So we'll get into that next week, just for time purposes and whatnot. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us tonight.
Just feel bad for the shoes that Whitlock wear. They gotta go through that fat ass. Oh no, ma. Keep going. Fuck it.
And got to hold him up all doggone day long.
And the chairs that he's sitting in got to hold his ass up the whole time. I feel bad for him. He won't feel bad for someone. I feel bad for them.
And you know what? Listen,
they don't deserve. The chairs don't deserve to go through that bullshit. You talking about they don't deserve their job? They don't deserve to be dealing with your Happy Meal ass.
And listen, as a big guy, let me say this. It's one thing if you big, you sit in the chair, you telling the truth, you doing something decent as a human being. That's
You
one
can't
thing.
lie too. Like you can't lie too.
You can't get up and you lie, making up stuff. You hate your own man. Go ahead.
This is the Experts About Nothing podcast. Y'all be safe. That's your host Wesley. Fuck you, Wes. That's your host Wesley.
That's me.
Brant, go ahead, send us off.
Hey man, see something, say something. Check out Gifted Hands. QR code will be popping up on the screen in a moment if you're watching. If you're listening, go to Gifted Hands 08 on Instagram. Link to the website is in the bio. Get your events planned, your decor created, your custom
Lord, that's
item or
God's
gift, your
easy, you know.
charcuterie. Whatever you think of, whatever you can imagine, she does. And also get your event planned. We've got a lot of those rolling out through these summer months. So we'll be busy next couple months, but not too busy to get your event planned for you. So definitely holler at us.
Yeah, so y'all be sure to check out Gifted Hands. In addition to that, y'all be sure to check out the big dog. He was here for a short period of time, but he was having some technical difficulties, so we lost the big dog. But y'all be sure to shop Big Dogs Only. The shades have dropped. There is a promotional code, and it's a big percentage off that I don't recall. But y'all use promotion code EAN to get you a good percentage off of the merch that you want, including the shades, the hoodies, the joggers, hats, many things. So y'all be sure to check out the Big Dog and get you some apparel, and help support him and help support the show and all those good things. And then Durante, man, what you want to tell the people?
Hey, y'all stay safe, be good. Starting to get hotter. I know kids about to be out of school soon. So y'all could be ripping and running with them. Still shower. Make sure the kids shower. They don't stop y'all from just taking a break. Make sure those kids shower. Don't walk around with funky kids. Don't walk around with your ass funky too. So kids, yeah, they go outside, they get dirty. You gotta get them in the shower. But you ain't got no excuse. Don't come to work dirty. All right. Don't come to work dirty. You're a grown ass man, woman. Take a shower, brush your teeth, clean your ears out. Some of y'all ain't clean your ears out either. You pulling the Q-tip out like a sugar daddy in your hand. Clean your fucking ears out. All right.
Ooh.
Do better.
Y'all should definitely do better if you got sugar daddies coming out your ear. That is that's interesting.
Yeah, walk around like, hey, where you get that caramel apple? Like you do better. All right.
Well, that's nasty work.
Be safe.
Shout
Much
out
love.
Durante. And y'all do what he says, please, because it's been hot out there, man. Well, the temperature's been up and down, left and right. But for the most part, yeah. Please jump in that thing, shower, bathe. If you ain't got a shower, you got a tub, go ahead on and drop in that thing. If you ain't got a tub, you ain't got a shower, hey man, go ahead on and soap up that rag at that sink, you know what I'm saying? And wash down on that. And if you ain't got a sink, man, I guess go ahead on and get you some baby wipes and you can make that work too. But there's options. There's options.
Listen, there's no excuse. And I say this not to slander them, but to give you the idea of hygienics. If the homeless people in New York could take a bath, and I watched a man do this with a cup of water and some soap in the street.
Fuck, yeah. Hell, don't finish that sentence. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. You didn't watch this man.
I promise
was it
you, this man.
What's happening, bro?
No, this was an older. I should say older because this was a middle-aged. No, he didn't. He too light to be Diddy. This is a middle-aged to older white gentleman.
Oh,
I was going to park the car in a parking garage. So I dropped the missus off at the hotel, circled the block. When I turned, I had to stop because there was some stuff happening in this intersection. I looked to my left. My man is on the sidewalk, but he got a cup of water. He got something that's sudsing up like soap. I assume it's soap because my man was in here scrubbing and rubbing. And if a homeless man, this man has no running water, but somehow somebody was gracious enough to allow him to get a cup of water. Maybe he got it from the park. I don't know. He had a big cup. This man was taking a bath on the street. If that man can take a bath, those of us who are blessed enough to have running water in our house and electricity and can go to the store and buy soap, whether it be liquid or bar or whatever your variety is, you have no excuse not to be clean.
Hey, yo, I ain't never noticed this, but Amber said the sheet soap used to say hand and body wash. She said she don't know if it still does. So
the what?
The sheet soap.
Hey, get off my phone. Y'all be. I ain't going back in sheets. I love y'all. Be good.
Hey, she's
Fuck
looking
this
out for the people. They say, hey man,
He's looking out for the people.
come in
Yeah,
here.
good looks on that. But she's fired. They fired. Bring Wawa. Hurry up and bring Wawa. God dang, bro.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all for locking in with us. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Support the experts about nothing and all that we do. We appreciate y'all, and we on up out of here for the night.